Alright.
Oui, il est live. Attends,
Non.
c'est
Non.
drôle, moi,
Je go to my... Click on my... Clique sur...
en direct.
Ouais.
Hey.
Est-ce que... Attends. On teste, on teste. Est-ce que... Is it smooth?
Ouais.
Alright. We're just gonna say... Alright. Okay. Merci. Alright, guys. I don't know who is watching... Bishoop. I don't know who is watching, but we're ready to go. We are ready to go. So, I don't even know what day technically this is of the challenge. I think it's day 365, actually. But there's 2 days left of the challenge. So like theoretically, if I were to just grind like a madman today and tomorrow and get a huge winning streak, I could theoretically hit 2000 elo, though it's unlikely. But I have not had a whole lot of time to play. I've been setting up my whole streaming setup. No time. And now we're gonna play. So honestly, I don't have anything to lose. I really don't have anything to lose because I'm not even above 1900 right now. So I really don't care if I win or lose at this point. I'm not playing very good chess. Just need to start playing. If anyone is watching, if anyone is watching, tell me if it's all running smoothly on Kick, on Twitch. All right, let's get started. I want to put on some music for myself. Oh, this is so sweet. None of you can hear this. All right. Let me just fix one thing here. I have like a billion windows open right now. Okay. Cool. Let's do this. Yagimi, how's it going? Just around 10 victories against Nakamura might do the trick. Just getting a match against Nakamura would be the trick. Okay, let's get started. I'll do a 10-minute. I'm just going to be pumping out 10-minute games. We'll try to work on my time management. All right, so we get to play the Budapest Gambit. I haven't gotten to play this a whole lot. Now, it looks like I have yet to study this a lot. It looks like the knight g4 is like older theory, but what I learned a bunch of lines with Remote Chess Academy. I love that guy's videos. And the lines there are knight e4, and they're very tricky. This opening can get very, very tricky. See, we're already making our opponent think. That's a good sign. Now let's see if I can remember all the lines, because if they step into theory and prep, then it's good for me. But I haven't been going over my my prep as much the last few days. Whoops. Let's see. Hold on. We gotta Spotify. Chill out, dude. Okay. Really making them think, which is good. So I'll take a moment as well. Think of knight c3. Chess is hard for sure. Knight c3. I think it's just bishop b4. It's like the obvious move, but here, knight out. This is just loaded with traps. So that's the thing I'm trying to remember. This opening is just full of traps. Well, we'll just see. I'm pretty sure it's bishop b4 check. If nothing else, we get to castle really quickly. We sack the pawn, but we have really fast development and a safe king. Okay, usually it's knight c3. I could just grab the bishop pair, and then I suppose he'll develop his knight, and then I can maybe play d6. Yeah. Or I could actually just go knight c6. Takes. I'm gonna go knight c6. Hopefully I'm not blundering anything here, but no, just trying to develop, maintain the tension. If he takes, I'll take. There's no check here. Okay, now I could take. Knight takes. Or I go knight takes, but then that doesn't work. Takes. Does that? Knight takes. Pawn takes. I'm gonna go knight takes. That looks funny, because then I can take here. If he wants to grab the bishop, I'll throw this in with check. And here I will just... Can't go this way, I'm getting trapped, so... This is for sure not theory. We're already out of theory here. Probably because I didn't play it right, but... Let's see if I can... How's it going, the ethereal one? Doing all right, doing all right. Oh boy. Okay, this probably is not what I should have done. Here. Thing is, this knight is being very annoying. I'm okay on developing the knight. We gotta get our pieces out here. I could swing back around that way, I guess. I have queen f3. I have this. I also have just queen f3. Is that any good? I like this. Developing another undeveloped piece with tempo, and I don't see like an easy way for white to counterattack or anything. We're doing okay on time. Okay. Maybe I should warm up with some blitz. I don't think it's worth making such ridiculous blunders in a 10-minute rapid game. That was just... I just hallucinated. I think I'm just going to resign right away. I thought the... Yeah, let me warm up with some blitz. This is really bad. I can't be giving games away. What? Let's take a look at this. I mean, yeah, I haven't... This is already getting me out of theory because what I have learned is knight c3. Wait a second. Maybe I have looked at this. If takes with check, and this is knight takes, queen e7. Still slightly better for white, but it's a tricky opening. But yeah, knight c6 is not the move. Definitely not bishop e7. Yeah, not much to look at there. Let's warm up with some blitz games really quick. Because that was pretty bad. But again, I got nothing to lose. I'm patient. I ain't hitting this challenge in the next 2 days. I don't think it's happening, so we will just focus on playing a lot of chess. And I think I'm supposed to go here. Or am I? Here takes, yeah. Because this should be a trap. Oh, there you go. Oh, no. Okay, see, it's good I'm doing this in blitz, because this is not going to fly. My first time in the stream. Welcome, Sako-sama. Yeah, it's really good I'm getting these blunders out of the way in my blitz. I don't care about my blitz rating because... for many reasons, but I still... I still view my blitz as just kind of like the practice arena. I want to like, okay, that's annoying. Charge ahead with rapid, take the rapid games very, very seriously. And then like the blitz is just kind of having fun until I decide to try to like boost my blitz rating. I used to be scared of even playing on chess.com because I was just like constantly afraid of like losing rating and, you know, and so I'd play on Lichess because I don't care about Lichess. Yeah, this is kind of annoying. But I wonder if I can... It's almost free. I don't want to do anything to help them that way. Anyways, yeah, I used to be so scared of losing rating and stuff on chess.com, I would just play on... Does that work? Yeah, it does. Oh, I'm getting smashed. What's your ELA right now? Sorry, I can barely see. Oh yeah, it's pretty small in the vertical stream. Sorry. Well, in Blitz right now, it's not. It's 1682. I'm lower than I usually am, and in Rapid, I'm like 1870, also lower. I'm kind of just all around not in a great spot. But I think that if I am able to, this is so bad, I'm gonna resign. If I'm able to just start cranking out a lot of games, start focusing on actually playing chess and not like video editing and other things, I think I'll be able to pull something off. Yeah, exactly. Focusing less on rating. I mean, I should be focused on rating at all. That's kind of what I mean to say when I say like, because I'm not going to hit this goal of mine anyways, it's not a good idea to focus on rating. It's a better idea to focus on improving your chess. So like I'll still be playing rapid games. I'll still be playing online chess. But probably I'm expecting I'm going to switch much more to online. Sorry, over the board. There's a club. I just moved and there's a club. There's a lot of clubs. And that's really where you like, I feel like where you take your chess to the next level. Okay, just remembering everything here. Let's see if Buddy knows theory better than I do. I do 15-minute games sometimes as well. I just want to like pump out a bunch. I'm just so rusty right now that I need to like prioritize volume because I don't care if I win or lose. I just need to get in like that flow, you know? And I think that the over the board chess is going to be where the volume. Okay. It's here. The move is, I believe, knight there, and then if takes, then we have, let me try to think, because it's tempting to go rook b3, but I think the best move is actually here. At some point you get like two knights there, but I'm just trying to remember how that happens. Maybe it's this. Here, because like here he just, I can't remember it. It's not a rucksack. I think it's here. I don't know. Let's just find out. My gut is telling me that it's knight b5. But then do I go knight takes or queen takes? Because then let's go queen takes. I understand that happens, but this comes first. Do we just go rook here? I don't think so, but let's just do it because I can't remember. This is definitely supposed to be better for white. I'm in a chess club. One game is usually 2 hours. Oh, yes, that's what I was saying. I'll prioritize length in over-the-board chess game because the thing is, like, if you're really trying to play better chess and prioritize... we have check. If you're really trying to prioritize better chess and playing longer, then I'm sorry, but 15 minutes is nothing. 15 minutes is nothing. A classic game of like an hour 40, which ends up being more like with increment, like 4 hours, that is like that is a oh boy, I can't think and I can't concentrate and play. I'm losing. I'm just getting mated basically. Although if he takes, I take the rook, so now I can save the knight. Or can I? I don't think I can. Jesus, man. Let's do this crazy looking move. I'm not 18 ELO in 1 year. Sorry, it might be kind of confusing, but I started this challenge. Did I just miss the chance for a free knight? Yeah. Okay, this pawn is so powerful that I started at like 1690. So I have gotten like a good... I'm peaked at 1940. It's not terrible, but... All right, we'll take the free knight then. Thank you. And then we'll go this way with the bishop. Although he's going to go bishop here. No? Okay, then I'll castle. Is there some crazy checkmate that I can pull off here? Let's just throw that move in there. Ugh, I want him to move the bishop. I'm gonna fly. I'm gonna run out of time. My peak was 2285, but I cannot reach 22 again. How, well, how much chess do you play? Let's try to remember. Rook here. Oh, it was knight d5. That's why. What's the difference? I just remember that at some point you get like 2 knights here, right here, and then there's no way they can stop the fork. So it's knight d5, guys. Knight d5. It's not rook b3, which is fine, I think, but it's a very tempting move, rook b3, but the best move is knight d5, and you start going after c7. And then they're supposed to play bishop takes and then queen takes. And if they take here... Yeah, okay, so I kind of had the right idea. It was rook d1, king over, and you go e4. A little bit different, but some of those patterns stuck. All right, I'll play... Let's go rook b3, a3, and play chess. Yeah, you can do that too. Okay, maybe one more blitz game. Honestly, I should do some like puzzles too, like a quick puzzle rush or something. This kind of stuff is where I just huck my, just throw a knight on f6 and just play chess because I hate fianchettoed openings. Let's do this. Let's be tricky. You want to move that pawn? You're not gonna. Fine. Castle, go rook e8. That looks fun. Oh, that doesn't actually work. Let's hit the bishop. Get the queen out somehow. Not there, though. Aha! That looks fun. You can't go here. Any way that I can add some spice to this? I think I'll just bring the knight in. I think I'm gonna take, and then go here, because that looks really annoying as well. And then launch my A pawn. Might even go. Okay, not there. Let's go here so I can go B5. Just balls to the wall here. Dude, OneDrive notifications. Like, why there are notifications on my PC, I don't understand. I need to turn those off. Check takes check. 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 Takes check. That's mate. Right? He escapes that way. Right. Oh, come on. There's got to be something here. That sucks. Don't know how I let that happen. What? Oh, that's fancy. There goes my entire advantage. That was dumb as well. I can't win to save my life. I truly do think that when you're in a funk like this, you either need to just play a ton or just like focus on changing something in your strategy and your thinking. This is totally losing either way, so it doesn't really matter. Check. How much I would pay to always have that position. I mean, this is just completely losing. Here takes there. Wait, maybe I can stop that. Actually, oh my god, wait. He thinks maybe that... Is that pawn getting... He goes here? Oh, it's just completely winning for black now. I think, if I do this right. Yeah, but now I can go here. Okay, let's go back. Got 12 seconds. You can never take there. Oh, all right. Whoops. Ugh. See, like, if I were doing my endgame drills there, I would have done that way, way faster. How's it going, everyone? 50 viewers. If you want to learn some theory, that's an idea, because otherwise it's overwhelming. You can't learn 10 openings. It's true. You can't learn 10 openings good all at once. Definitely something to be said, though, for dabbling and learning a bit of everything. I don't know when I'm analyzing this. Let's just, I'm going to do a couple puzzle rushes, get the juices flowing. And then we'll jump back into some rapid, and I'll slow it down a little bit because I was just going too fast. One thing I might need to adjust is that my screen is like too big. My chest, you know, the board is too big. It's easier for, at least for bullet chess and that kind of stuff, when it is when it's smaller. I don't know why that. As you guys can see, I'm very slow right now. Very, very slow. Oh, that was stupid. Where's the king? Oh. Dude, I have no idea. That was awful. Okay. All right. Good day, mate. Okay, let's jump back into another 10-minute game. What am I at right now? 1866. Yeah, I can't really go much lower. And I've been not looking at people's accounts before actually playing. It's okay, this guy. Immediate bishop b7, huh? Interesting. For an early h3, just to save my bishop. Okay, what's going on here? Such a weird move. Putting it in front of the pawn. I can block. I could just take. It does give him like a... It's doubled pawns, but it's doubled center pawns, and I don't think I like that either. Here, there. I'm just going to plug it with 95. Probably isn't the best, but I need to be careful of G2. This is probably not correct, though. I just don't know how to punish it. Okay, now I could drop the bishop back, go for a stonewall type setup with f4. Because he can't take with a knight. It's forked. If he takes with the bishop, then honestly, not too worried about that. Just trying to see if there's anything better here. So I can also just ignore it and keep developing. Thank you, different, if that's addressed to me. Can also go here. But I think that just drop the bishop back. I don't need to spend 30 seconds or a minute on that move. Definitely calls for bishop d3 instead of bishop e2, I would say. But I think that I might go f4 first. So otherwise, what do I think about bishop takes? I'm going to go bishop d3 first, just because I can castle easier. How's it going, Lucky Luke? Doing all right. How are you doing? All right, let's try to catch up on the clock a little bit here. My friend calling me. So he does go for this. Ooh, takes here is hitting my bishop. That's kind of annoying. Because takes, knight takes, takes would have to be hit him with the pawn. Because if I go here, no, he can't take. What am I talking about? I don't think I'd be worried about that. That would be a death wish. I'll just take with the pawn. Thank you, the Dawn. I'm okay. I could kick that knight. Where's it going? Here? Can't go there. Where are you going? Here, there. Could also just get castled. Eventually I need to get developed here. Here. That looks like more fun, though. Threaten mate in 1. And then after g6, or even h6. h6, what I'd like to do is kick the knight. Because then the dark squares, like if he plays g6, the dark squares will be weak. So I can kick the knight. And the question is, do I put the queen here? Kind of have to. And then with the idea of going like bishop here, here, here. No sacking. That doesn't look like it works. Let's go queen here. But yeah, we got to get rid of that knight first. And then the thing is, if I play f4 now, it's a little bit harder. F4 would probably be really good, but not if I... Ugh, I don't know what I'm thinking here. I don't like the knight there. I think I want to kick him out. And here, I think I'm honestly just going to give him my bishop, because this bishop's kind of... Now it's staring at granite, kind of. So I could just develop, or I could kick for... No, let's just probably develop, let him take, get a big center. Or we can prepare a checkmate by going here, takes, takes. Because if we get that in... Let's just develop. Let's just take our time here. If nothing else, we get a nice big center. He is threatening the fork, so I'll have to go... I could just castle, actually. Good lord, do I have to play this? And here, like... I think I have to, and then if it takes... Super aggressive, but honestly... I'm gonna do it. Just not playing my best chess right now, but we'll get there. We will get there. Nay, I did not. I got out of the country right before that happened. Not because of that, but... I don't know. Looks like that might be kind of dangerous, but I definitely have to prove it. Okay, so now there is no knight to try to like attack this. I go here and in one move, this gets very dangerous. Actually, no, because here he just takes. Either way, he just takes. Get this knight out of here. What are you doing? Here, here, here. And then where are you going? You'd be trapped. I'm going to just throw this move in there. Hopefully my opponent doesn't have a better intermezzo move. But I don't like pieces on my side of the board. I want my pieces on your side of the board. It is sad. Unfortunately, I predicted it. I saw it coming. I thought that that was going to happen, and it did. Wait a second. I also have... Gosh, I wish I could get this bishop out of the way, because if I get a knight here or here, it's lights out. If I got that check, he has to sack the queen. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't want his knight getting anywhere back. So now... Oh, what if I hit... Where's he going after that? Nowhere. He's going nowhere. Is he going here? Is that his plan? Can I stop that? Getting kind of low on time, so I'm just thinking e4, knight back here is the only move that makes sense to me, trying to go knight f5. That doesn't work, no. Completely shut down the bishop. Am I blundering something here? Now the bishop's totally out, and now we're free to maneuver our knight in. This is exactly what I wanted. The best he could do is maybe... I'm so close to being able to sack. Because if he pushes here, now I can't. I was going to sack the rook, but with the knight protecting it. So let's just see. Knight f3. This temporarily stops that threat, but I think I have to bring the bishop in now and pin the knight. Because here, where are you going? You can't do anything. There, I go here. Maybe I don't. Here, there, it takes, rook takes. I don't really know. I didn't calculate this all through. I just can't. If I go knight f3, then he has f6, takes, rook takes, and then don't really see what the big deal is. Whoa. That, I'm assuming I have to take en passant, because that also frees up this square. So takes, he wants to go knight takes, but that doesn't even work. It's got to be this. And then I might have to sack. So now we go here, there. Oy, oy, oy. Why can't I just... I go here, there. Takes, take, no. Okay, let's just do this. We're getting low on time. I think I'm gonna have to just launch the A pawn down. Or maybe I need to make use of this knight, but I don't know. Here, here. He has queen here on the next move. Here, there. That's the issue. All right, well, I mean, we're roughly even in material. I really would hate to trade down to an endgame. I probably shouldn't, actually, even if he goes queen f8. Queen f8. Maybe I just drop back. Kind of live on the light squares. go here. Oh my god, I just blundered. Fucking hate you. It's like the story of my life lately. I play every opening, I get this nice advantage, and then I throw it. Jesus Christ. And sacking doesn't even work. I've literally... Like, how am I not winning this? This is ridiculous. Because I threw it. Alright, well, you know, at this point, it doesn't matter. I need to double the frickin' rooks up. If the rooks were doubled up a while ago, I think that... Oh, I for sure went wrong somewhere here. But yeah, this is where, like, obviously if you have more time, if this were even a 15-minute game, I'll really take the time to calculate all that through as much as I can. If it's like a hour 40 with increment, which ends up being 3-4 hours, like, then you really get the time to make sure try to make sure your attacks are sound. But 10-minute game, like, I had like 3 minutes left. Now I'm down to 1:40. God, I hate this. This knight is driving me insane. Otherwise, I'm almost positive that sacking my rook would be fine. I have this fancy move. Cut the queen off. Let's try that. Does this work? It goes here. I take. Takes. Still probably not great for me. Reason for the blunders? Mostly time. Mostly just because I know that I can't spend too much time each move. And I tend to play best in 15-minute games. Or in 10-minute games, usually when I'm playing really good is when I take my time to like calculate and think. I usually get low on time because my opponents don't, but they have the time advantage, and then I play really fast and convert a winning position. But it's kind of a mix of things, though. I'm a little bit out of practice right now, and like I've been playing 1 or 2 games per day, maybe. Although usually when my opponents get down to 3 minutes, even if I'm like down to a minute, I will start looking to flag. Because you'd be surprised how many people are very, very slow. Oh boy. That I don't like to see. Just bring the rook over. I gotta be careful going here, that's for sure. I want to get the queen over. Okay, the knight's hanging though. Maybe my opponent will start playing really fast and blunder. I just want to sack my rook when the moment is right. I can't do it with that knight there. All right, let's bring the rook up, I guess. Rook here, rook there, takes. Oh, okay. That's very nice. Now I might... Maybe I should have kept it there, move the queen over. I need to use this h-pawn. Maybe just go queen here and threaten that. What do you guys think? Place your bets now. Can I win? Can I win this specifically by flagging my opponent? It will almost certainly be by flagging my opponent. Oh, that's not looking good. That's a really good move. But I can take here. No, that's here. Takes. Yeah, that's lights out. Never mind. Don't place your bets. Don't do it. I'll still... Nah, this doesn't even work because he takes with check. Oh my god. That was a good move. I'm gonna resign. So this all works, but it's nothing crazy. Computer does not like me giving away. Probably for that reason, because I had to play like King E2. But then this was a huge blunder, apparently. Now I played, yeah, so now I'm completely winning. All of a sudden it's even again. Bishop G3, huge mistake. I needed to play Knight F3. I should have taken the time to just calculate this all out. So let's just see. Knight F3, F6, E takes, Rook takes. Knight G5. Yeah, of course. This doesn't work. Yeah, okay. I just needed to calculate a little bit more. All right, here is the plan. Change of plan. I know that I'm rusty right now, but I know that I play best when I kind of shift gears and I don't try to play fast. I don't like in my mind, you know, like you can try to focus on several things when you play chess or just one thing or whatever. But then usually you have just like, okay, like this one guiding mindset, right? And a lot of people, it's either, okay, I'm just going to play fast, right? You watch like GMs and everyone, you know, Entitled Tuesday, they're like, Hikaru says it all the time. It's like, I just need to play fast. I just need to play. I need to play fast. So it's either like you're playing fast or it's like, no, let me maybe not find like the best move and spend 2 minutes per move, but like, let me just really think until I'm pretty sure or sure enough. And I know that I play best when I just think until I'm sure enough. And then when time gets short, then I'm like, okay, we need to pick up the pace and kind of turn on my bullet mode. So let's try that. All right. Joined from Serbia, 1871. Another England. The Hartlob Gambit. Still, it's bishop G5. It's funny because I was actually just editing a video for me playing against Apex Chess, and he played the Hartlob Gambit, and he played this exact line so far. So, yeah, so I remember what to do only because I was just editing the video. It's takes, which you don't usually do, and then knight c3. Takes, but what happens after this? I don't know, I just know it's takes. And then knight c3. I think either way. Kushal. Sorry, I'm not playing viewers right now. All right, so the problem though is I'm kind of already out of theory here. I think just going back is fine. If he takes, we always take back with the rook. Yeah. Let's just drop back. Okay, but we have knight b5. What's the point of that move? What is the point of this? Knight here, where's the bishop going? Goes there, I take it, probably. Goes here, I'll just play e3. Although I can also just play it kind of sound, go bishop e3. Bishop c4 looks kind of annoying. Here, maybe he pins. I mean, I am kind of breaking opening principles here. But you know what? I'm going to do it this time because... Let's see, though. He has check. If check, I play c3. Yeah. I'm going to do it this time because if I am able to take this, he gets that isolated pawn either way, which I can try to play against. Really bad at fast games, and I'm 32, so I'll focus on long games. It's fun, but in the end, a waste of time to do it too often. To like play chess too often, or play long games too often. Really? Am I missing something here? He definitely cannot take, so I could just take back with a knight. This seems odd and like probably not a very good move. Where's the bishop going afterwards? I don't get it. Here, there. Then I could even go here. I said I would play c3. I don't see why I wouldn't now. It's got to be e3 now. And just get a nice outpost. Here, bishop g4, bishop e2. Now I can move my bishop to this diagonal without having it be taken. And if he ever kicks my knight away, it's just good for me. Takes. Ah, except for that. Okay, there's a rook d8 I should have thought about. Rook d8. Queen a4? Put some pressure on the bishop, or queen b3, or queen c2, but I don't think I like queen c2. I feel like I've been playing super fast, or like reasonably fast too, and like still down like 2 minutes. Okay, so rook d8. I like queen a4 for some reason. Oh, yeah, for sure. Queen a4, because it's sneaky. It's indirectly attacking the bishop, which you might not see. Honestly, at this rating, those kinds of tactics are some of the only ones that sometimes people still miss, because it's just like so on the other side of the board. Usually there's a knight defending, you know, so he might not see it. Queen d5. Well, it can't be in response to rook d8, but queen d5, I wouldn't think to play just because of rook d8. Rook d8's coming. It has to be the best move for black, I would think. Although, if rook d8, then I get my queen out, then, you know, probably black is castling short, and I can take over the light squares and prevent that. We'll see. I don't know. Bullet game. Oh, bullet games are a total waste of time. Yeah, especially like bullet games are. I mean, they're not. They are actually. It's really good, but I wouldn't. I certainly wouldn't prioritize it. It's good when you get in time scrambles. It's good to be able to play really fast and pre-move and stuff, but absolutely. Although I don't know if you're going to learn much from me tonight, other than what not to do. Well, we're... Oh, wow. What a move. Huh. So what if he castle? He's going to come with rook d8 afterwards. This no longer works. I'm not sure if that's why he played it or not. We can go queen b3. So do we castle or do we go queen b3? Is he threatening anything? I mean, not that I'm aware of. He can't jump the knight in anywhere. Here he takes. takes, takes, takes with check, takes, oh my god, that's kind of crazy. I almost feel like going for that, but the problem is here, rook d8. I don't know, rook d8 takes. Takes. Is this the move? Oh, his idea is just takes and then grabbing afterwards. So I think I might have to. It's very clever. I need to. Here, where does his queen go, huh? Go there? But like I could literally just, I could also just do this. Because then I really am threatening that pawn. Oh, but here, rook d8. Okay, and then I have to move the queen, and then he can take. No, that still doesn't work. I'm not gonna be fancy. I think that bishop d3 might actually have been fun and been the best move, but I see what he was going for. I'll just get out of that threat. Go probably queen b3 to. All right, let's just get castled now, honestly. I mean, could also take here. When is he going to take on? Should I do that? Yes, I should, because if he doesn't take, I have this fork. And he can't go rook d8. Oh, this is a sneaky move. This is a good move. If you take here, I throw this in first. He might miss that. That's not the most obvious check. Forkarooski. He could castle. Then I can get that check in for free. Or I take, knight takes. I had that fork before. When did I have that fork? Protected by the pawn. The fork on d6. Okay, let's just look for the best move for black. Obviously, it's not. Well, it might actually be taking. Actually, yeah. It might actually be taking and sacking the material. No, it's probably not. It's probably. Oh, there we go. Look at that, guys. There's no reason we would take this first, right? Because then he can move the queen. No. Finally, I get a break. The chess gods cut me some fucking slack. Thank you, chess gods. And a very clean game at that. I can't really show viewers on YouTube. Sorry, y'all, because I'm streaming vertically, but I can. Oh, no, I can't even show anyone. I have to make an OBS screen for the eval bar and stuff. But anyways, I got 93.7 accuracy, so just 2 inaccuracies is all I had. Very clean game. Yeah. Slaying the England. But knight b5 was the first inaccuracy. Probably just knight d5. Is that the move? No, it's bishop g3. Interesting. If takes, obviously we just take back. And then I'm imagining something like this would be possible. No, that would be, wait. Knight h4 if bishop f5. So queen e4 was a mistake. Bishop g3 was the best follow-up move. It does address that. That was the idea, right? Like, let's just imagine I did nothing. Takes. Something like that. Well, I knew that was the best move. It had to have been. It had so many threats. All right. Let's go again. All right. Guys, we're just looking to have a good time. Just looking to have a good time. At the end of the day, that is extremely important. Your mood is like, it's unbelievable how important that is for chess. I mean, you do so much as lose a game and get tilted, you're done for. You're going to play awful. It's like starting a tournament, you know, and you lose the first game. That could be tough. Depends on how you react to it, but however, if you... Yes, the problem is I don't know this line very well, but I'm going to keep playing it because at least it throws London players off. And I am a London player myself, so here we go there. And like basically the idea is you... Okay. Here we immediately go after the bishop, I believe. This is the kind of opening that London players hate, but I'm just not very good at it yet. He might go here, and then we go there. There. Just trying to think here. Here. I think it is F6. There's two different lines that I'm mixing up here. There. Is it F6 or H6? H6 goes there, I take. If it goes here, I would rather play H6 than F6. I can't remember which one. Oh, this just straight up wins a piece. Oh, even better. I forgot about this trap. Yeah, sorry. I swear I saw that move before you said it in chat. This is a really nasty trap, and I've fallen for it myself. I'm like calculating this whole thing. I'm like, wait a second. This bishop is on a really awkward file. There you go. See, if I can get this opening down, it's nasty because it really does throw London players completely off. He probably didn't even see. Maybe he did. I don't know. That's one of those things where like it's so like you might not even have noticed. Oh, we get the free win, and that was it was an 1890. For those of you who don't know, I'll show you this opening really quick in the trap. I myself play the London, right? Like religiously, and I always hate seeing this opening. A lot of players will actually go. I think it still works with. Okay, no, it doesn't work with c5, although this also is a tricky opening against the London, because then you wouldn't be able to pick up the bishop. But sometimes I see this. No, I think it has to be c6 first. So c6 first, you open up the diagonal for the queen, and then I'll see this. So let's say here. Now that's not what I played, right? That would be crazy. It's an inaccuracy. But if they take... Oh, wait, maybe 6. Yeah, if they take... You're losing immediately. And I've done this so many times. Like I have done this so many times. Same idea, but I played it, I think, the more sound way, which was queen b6, best move, and then you go after the bishop. And think how many people play this. Think how many people don't think about that fork, and they're just like, well, I don't want to lose my London bishop. I'm going to go here. Because then you go here, I go here. I don't know. They might try to find... and. It's pretty cool. It's really not often that like at this rating that you win in a few moves because of an opening trap. People don't fall for these anymore. I used to have so many as an E4 player before I switched to London. Yeah, I have to go over my lines. It's all like there's theory. This is like mainline theory. If they go back, you take. It's all theory. Yeah, it's tricky. I learned it from, again, Remote Chess Academy. I love that channel. I switched my openings against d5 to the Budapest Gambit and to that against the London because it just completely throws people off. All right, let's go again. Tips for getting to 1600. Do a lot of puzzles. Okay, he immediately abandoned. That's okay. It gives me a second to respond to that. Yeah, you need to be careful about people shouldn't be giving tips in the chat. I understand. Like it doesn't upset me. But it kind of sucks because if I see it, this has happened to me. I see someone say that. I purposefully don't play the move if I saw it because I just can't know if I would have found it or not. So I'm like, nah, now I can't do that because that's technically that is cheating. You could be banned on chess.com for that. So probably shouldn't do that. But I understand that, especially when you get like a big chat, that's just going to happen. Fortunately, in that case, I did actually see it just before I looked over the chat. Like it's a perfectly findable move. It's not like someone said, oh, throw out like a top stockfish move that would have been a brilliant move. Anyways, tips to get to 1600. Do a lot of puzzles. Master your anti-blunder check. You should not be blundering anymore. So like I would say from like 16 to 1700, the difference is that you should not be blundering anymore like huge, like basic blunders like a piece fork between, let's say like, I don't know. I'm just making something up here. Let's go here, 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 there, there, there. Like you should not be making those kinds of blunders anymore, right? Forking basic pawn forks and like losing a piece like really, really easily. Of course, people still blunder. Guys, 2000s blunder like crazy. 2000s are not that strong. But yeah, just like do a lot of tactics, do a lot of puzzles. Focus on not blundering. And yeah, don't do blunders like I did today. And I mean, it's kind of everything, right? Like, honestly, there is a certain method to like get to like 1000 elo and then at 1500 and so on. But really, if you were to just like do some puzzles, work your tactics, work your openings, they don't need to be perfect, but work your openings. If you're going to play an opening, might as well know it well because there might be opening traps and stuff that give you free wins. Work your end games. You don't need to do it religiously. You don't need to master anything at like 1600, but you should probably start getting pretty well-rounded in your end games, your mid-game tactics, puzzles. I would especially put emphasis on tactics though. Tactical training. You got to get the mid-game and your tactics down and then start looking at like pawn end games, rook pawn end games, all the different end games and work on your openings. Puzzle Rush is fine, but I would do rated puzzles. Like there was a video with Gotham Chess where he was saying, I think it was like how to get to, 1500 elo or whatever. And he's like, look, do 10 puzzles a day. Do not move on from the puzzle until you found the answer. Like that is the kind of mentality that you should try to develop in general, which you can't always employ in like a 10-minute rapid game because you just don't have the time. Yeah, I would say rated puzzles. Here, in fact, I'll show you guys like, to show you really quick. This is what I was doing to study. Is it this? No. Always write down, always analyze your games, at least if they're like rapid, like longer games, always analyze them. And write down the mistakes and try to remember them. But if you're looking for some kind of like training, here's what I do. Let me see if I can switch my screen. This is not going to show up for everyone, but that's okay. Hold on. I'm not going to. So basically, Yeah, that's perfect. I appreciate it, Gecko Guy. How's it going, Conbai? So basically, like, if you guys want an idea of how I, like, on a good day, if I'm like, all right, let's study and train and try to do this like every day. What I came up for myself was 10 rated puzzles on chess.com. 10 rated puzzles take as much time as I need. 2 puzzle rushes, 2 positional puzzles. Those are the Jeremy Silman positional puzzles you can find on chess.com. They're very different and they're like they imply positional. 10 minutes of endgame drills on chess.com. 3 blitz games, 3 bullet games, 3 rapid games. The blitz and bullet, just because you're practicing your intuition, you're practicing your fast twitch, you know, your pre-moving and all that stuff, and then really focus on the rapid games. And then on top of that, I have Aim Chess, I have an Aim Chess subscription, so I do 5 minutes of like this retry your mistakes. Aim Chess basically analyzes all of your games and comes up with like a custom training program for you. So you do like, I'll do like 5 minutes of like redoing my mistakes that I've made in other games, 5 minutes of advantage, capitalization, a game where you had an advantage and you threw it, and you redo that. 5 minutes of opening trainer. You can practice your openings with this little opening trainer, and then 3 checkmate patterns. You can just drill all the like checkmate patterns. And then I said like 10 minutes of opening study. You could also throw in like take 1 or 2 master games, pour over master games. Like I don't do this enough, but it's something I really should. Yeah, if you look up chess.com, like positional, I think it's called here, I'll just drop the link in the, I'll just show you guys. Jeremy Silman, Roots of Positional Understanding. It's called Roots of Positional Understanding. It's a series of puzzles you can do on chess.com. They're really good. And more importantly, they're just different. So that's my advice. All right. Yeah, and of course, play OTB. If you play OTB, like that kind of replaces a lot of this kind of stuff. And if you guys have like a little, if you're not like strapped on cash, check out Aim Chess. I don't use it enough, but if you were to just do Aim Chess and do all the drills that are available and the custom training based off of like your mistakes in your games, it's a really good idea, honestly. All right, let's go again. Okay, we got an 1885. Nah, I'd rather not. Even if it's February, I'm not going to play any more accounts that were made in 2024. If I can avoid cheaters, I certainly will. All right. Yeah. Okay, so we get E4. We get to play the Scandi. Knight F6. No problem. I'm not currently playing against viewers, but I will be organizing some viewer events and tournaments and stuff soon here. This must still just be E5, I'm thinking, although I don't typically see this. I can go here and go for the fork. I'm thinking it's just bishop F5 instead of bishop C5 first. Just think here, bishop C5, probably knight C3, but then if knight C3, he's kind of already in trouble. So let's just play bishop F5. I mean, he could sack the bishop, but that would be a pretty bad. Oh boy. Doesn't this just work right away? Now he can't go knight A3 to defend. He probably thought I was going to go that way, but I can go this way. How does he defend this? Here. There, that's how. But then we can push. Bishop takes, knight takes, takes. So we can also go bishop c5 and go for something like this, but I feel like we've got something here. 94. His only move that I'm seeing to defend against that fork is d3. Check. Doesn't do much. Here, here, here. If takes, can't be that bad. If here, 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 if bishop takes. Let's just go for it. I think that whatever happens in that resulting position, I think is good. Although he does have this check. That's a little bit annoying. Yeah, that's a little bit annoying. I'd have to drop back with my bishop. If we go here, he gets a lot of tempos on my bishop. Here, check. Knight back. Takes. Bishop takes, knight takes. I'm going to do it. Of course, I need to be careful because my queen is the only defender of this knight. So knight takes, and then threaten that, but that's actually not even really. We go bishop takes. I'm ready to sack material here if I have to. I hope I don't have to, but which one is it? Knight takes or bishop takes? Bishop takes, he's basically, I mean, he's going to give that away. You can't go here. Okay, I'm going to go bishop takes. Probably is wrong. But I wasn't going to get that anyways. Now I'm going for something else. Now I'm going for a quick bishop out castling maybe, and I don't know, something. What if I go check? Still get hit with this. Yeah, I mean, I think I have to oh, hold on. Here. Then he hits me with that. So I probably got to trade off here. I'm down a pawn, which is not great. But I'm down a pawn, but even in this particular opening with the knight f6 Scandinavian, you can play down a pawn and go for a faster activity and still win pretty easily. Yeah, but this is not looking great for old Papa. See, but if my knights could just like get coordinated, that king could be in trouble. I'm thinking just bishop here. Yeah, bishop here, I could always go to bishop f6. What do you mean your dark square bishop pinned the pawn to the rook? Dark square bishop pinned the pawn to the rook. Huh? Pinned the pawn to the rook? I don't know what you're talking about exactly. Well, I mean, I could go. No, I can't. No. Not loving the idea of trading more. Here, I'm not getting forked. It keeps some pressure. If he keeps pushing, then I can go here. How's my time? Can you please tell me how to find checkmate patterns? There's that exercise on aim chess, but ask the chat. I'm sure some other people have ideas. You could probably just Google checkmate patterns. There's a lot of videos on them. Here and if there. Like I can always go back here. I just don't really want to. How long have I been playing chess? White's a3 pawn. Oh, you mean like, wait, what? If the bishop were here? I think I'm okay going this way with the knights, though. Actually, I can throw that move in, but then takes, and then I'm in a little bit of trouble. Takes. Oh, no, that's not possible. So I throw that in here. Knight back. Does this knight get trapped? That's the question. No, I don't think so. Do I want to play this? I mean, he literally only has one move. Oh, I'm so close to being able to fork him. God. Let's do it. Queen a5 check. Pawn b4. Bishop takes b4. Oh, yes, you're right. This was pinned. He can't. Oh, yeah. Very right, sir. Mr. Peter, I recognize that name. I'm just going to be tricky. I like my knights, and I'm going to be tricky with them. God, I wish I could find a way. But I don't want to get too low on time. I do have some safe squares for my knights. Now I'm just looking to get castled and just attack that king. My opponent is only up one pawn, so it could be worse, but they're up a lot of time. Fortunately, that doesn't work. That would be nice, but just drop the knight back. Nothing fancy. This looks very tempting because I'm still threatening the fork. Which knight do I want to go with, though? That's the question. Here, he probably defends. You know, let's just get castled first. I really want to activate my other rook. Maybe I'll come to regret that, but... Let's throw a rook here in the center, I guess. Double up. Go for activity. I don't see any immediate way for him to attack that. Then I'll just get like a lot of good piece activity. Castle when you have no move. Yeah. Okay, I gotta focus. I'm getting low on time. I gotta focus. Somehow the stupid knight on G1 is really annoying me. He sucks, but he is annoying me. All I want to do was like, I wanted to take there. I wanted to do so many things. I will definitely be jumping my knights in though. Because they're going to be a menace here soon. Yeah, it kind of sucks. Let's just drop back probably. I don't see any tricks. Let's just drop back. Check. But it's like, yeah, check. I can't take. It's the stupid knight there. I mean, you know what? Let's just, whatever. He can keep his knight undeveloped as long as he wants. Do I go rook here? Nah. Do I go bishop here? Maybe. No, not right now. What do I want to play here? I was keeping my eye on this. Like, yeah. Knight here. Oh, there we go. So check, takes, check, takes, takes. I don't really want to trade down that much, though. That's the only thing. Maybe I should. Okay. I think that I'm actually going to switch the focus here to attacking weak pawns somehow. Gosh, I don't know though. Fine, we'll just trade everything. Like, I don't see any way to move forwards with my pieces other than trading, so... Yeah, I'm not feeling great about this queenside pawn majority, though. I was, like, hoping for tactics, because I had, like, those knights were lodged in the position. There could have been some nice tactics, but... I didn't see anything. Okay. Targets are that pawn. So maybe here, go there, just force white to defend. And I have some time before I really need to worry about the pawns on this side. And obviously I need to start blitzing moves out. Oh, that looks good. Here, we'll go here. Maybe he'll play too quickly and blunder. Here, check. Maybe. Check. I don't know how I follow up with that. Eventually, I think I'm just going to bring my king out too. Maybe I'll escape this way. Okay, that's probably a good move. Just got to play. Don't have time to think. Let's go here. Yeah, I'm down to like a minute. It was not good. I need my knight to move. I need to reroute my knight. I don't want to trade more. I want a trickier position. Yeah, Jesus. It's terrible. My king is so passive. Or my position is so passive. And I have to play so fast. Sorry guys, I'm super focused. I need to play really fast, so gotta focus here. Because at this point, believe it or not, my trying to flag. This is like pretty much game over. Here. wants to go here and win that pawn. Maybe I can get away with a draw, maybe, if I'm lucky. I think this pawn gets to escape, though. Yeah. I'd have to run the king over this way. Oh. Maybe I can pull it off here. I'll sack the knight if I have to. Oh my god, please. It's annoying. I couldn't take the knight because then the pawn escapes. The best I can hope for is that he messes this up and stalemates me. It's good to try to stay close to the king. Yeah. Well, I mean, I gave him a fight. All right. What are you guys all saying? Learned to play 6 months ago. My goal is 2000 OTB. Currently rated 750. What's your opinion on my real chances of reaching that? I'm 35. Honestly, realistically, yeah, you'll have to play a lot of chess. Like, of course, being older, you have that disadvantage. It just takes a little bit longer. But, and 2000 OTB is not at all 2000 on chess.com. That's like 2300 chess.com. So that's like really strong. But, you know, never say never. I mean, there's people who have gotten to like absolute zero to 2000 on chess.com in like a year. Oh wait, you're not saying like yeah, you can absolutely get 2000 OTB. I thought you were saying, sorry, I read that like maybe you gave yourself like 2 years, 3 years or something. By the way, this like challenge I'm doing is just for fun, just for YouTube. I don't really care if I hit it in a year or not, but you can definitely get to 2000 OTB, but you'll still for sure have to like play a lot and study. Take it seriously, you know. Keep an eye on the right side of the board. Yeah, I saw that. 30 plus here, you can hit 2K, depends on your discipline. Exactly. It just depends on your discipline and how much time you have, how much you're willing to put. Like, it really is a question of like anything in this life. You have no excuses. Don't find excuses. It's just a matter of like, how much do you like doing this thing? Is it worth it for you? And if so, if you want to spend 8 hours a day and live like Bobby Fischer and like work out and read Spassky's Red Book in your hotel room and spend 10 hours or whatever a day studying chess, you could do that. You could theoretically do that. Most people don't have the time or energy or willingness, but anyways. Yeah, I mean books are good. Coaches are definitely good, but they're expensive. Okay. Watch the game review. Yeah, so the thing is G3 is not good, but it immediately throws me off of my opening prep. So immediate knight B4 is what it calls for. And then here we have check. So white's losing basically on the spot. But how else can they respond to this? D4. bishop f5. You guys see the thematic, the idea of this opening. Very aggressive. If they take here, it's probably a mistake. Because, yeah, first of all, you have that, but... Okay. Well, I'm not going to see g3, bishop g2 a whole lot, but just good to know that technically it is a mistake. And I have to go b4, knight b4 right away. e4 was bad, though. So here, this doesn't work. It wants... Oh, right, there's a tactic here. What is it? Bishop takes... Was it... Bishop takes b1, rook takes... Queen d3? Huh. And if he moves the rook... Knight d4, oh... And if there, that's still... Oh, that would be mate. He'd have to give up his queen. Wow. This is an idea. It's a common tactic that I've been seeing where you sack... Well, you don't sack. You trade the bishop for the knight. And then you make some kind of maneuver with your queen. This one's a bit different. It's different than anything else that I've seen. It's very clever. But as you can see, it's all about the knight jumping in and that fork on c2. Thank you, Caesar. Yeah, anyways, e4 is a mistake. Lots happening here. Still roughly even. White's definitely a little bit better, but... Oh, yeah, and then what was it Peter was saying earlier is that when I was calculating... Queen a5 check here, and I believe what he was saying is that this doesn't actually work. It's another common tactic. So I actually could have played queen a5 check. It doesn't say it was the best, but what's knight c3? Yeah, and I just don't really have a good follow-up for that. Wait, what? No, because here rook takes. Okay, and then they got another pawn. It wants rook a8 instead. Whoa, what? What? Why? Is the bishop trapped? Or something? Rook a6. Okay. Bishop e3. It's not trapped, it just forces that. And that's a weird stockfish line. Knight c5. I wanted knight c5. I guess I'm threatening that. Kind of encourages them to trade. I mean, we had this, and then it was even again, and then I must have messed it up again, and then I got low on time. And then what happened? I basically just traded down while I was down a pawn. Just had to, like, trade down material. Okay, guys, I'm going to play one more. Also, yes, sometimes responding to chat and playing makes it harder. Sometimes it actually makes me play better when I am commentating and like thinking while I'm playing, but yeah, sometimes it just distracts me. Jesus, my rating is something else right now. All right, we get the white pieces, 1964 from the US. Let's try to play the opening fast here, so long as I'm in theory. The London system isn't too difficult. Here I'll go. Actually, I'm gonna do it anyways. We go h3. I don't need to, right? Just yet. I'm gonna go bishop d3. Here, if he pushes, it go back. If it takes. There's a trap here, but I don't know if it works. Wait, a trap? That's just full-on blunders of knight. There's no trap. That's why something looked wrong. Right? Takes. Yeah. Okay. That was lucky. Now, if they're not careful, they might walk into another trap. But I'm going to just start with castling first. I want them... Maybe I can go here first, and then here. I'm expecting them to just start like trying to pile up on my knight. They're probably a little bit tilted too, so. And then we have a Greek gift trap when the knight goes back here. They might not do that. They might just go for this. So now I think, yeah, they're just going to like launch their pawns, but we can go here, for example. Takes, no. Here. They're never really threatening, so I can just castle, I think. But now they're going to start playing really fast and trying to be tricky. All right, I'll just castle. I'll let this happen. Okay, now I have to go a3, I think. Or I strike, counter-strike at the center. Here, do I care about that? Or do I go a3 here? Takes. I'll go a3. Honestly, probably just trade down material. It's fine if he wants to try to... So here. No, I'm just going to strike at the center. Rook e1 probably would have been fine too. Okay, does it work now? Check takes here, check here, there, here, there. We've got to do it, right, guys? I mean, I'm up a piece anyways, but check. Let's just calculate. I'm waiting for this tactic. There is no knight on f6. He can't go back, but check takes. Queen h5 check. King is forced back. Knight f3. If you were to jump back, I have... Or, like, I could throw this in first, but this has got to be it. Because even if I sack the piece back, I'm still winning. Calculate for a second. Ugh. Let's just do it. Let's just consider it I am giving back material for hopefully a slightly better position. So the question is, what do we do after knight f6? We could go here, threatening to take. Then pawn takes, and I can't jump my knight in. I can't really rook lift that easily either. I think he has to go here. And that might actually be the end of my attack. So it probably just doesn't work. This was probably silly. Yeah. It works better too when sometimes the rook is over on e8 because then you can they go back and you do this like slingshot maneuver. But that doesn't work. At least we're making my opponent think. But yeah, I mean, what do we do after knight f6? Knight f6. We gotta be careful too that I don't get my queen trapped. Queen here. You can't really attack my queen there. I mean, you could go like bishop there, but I think I'll have to do that. And then maybe I'll just start hucking my h-pawn. Oh, interesting. Takes, it covers with the queen, so that doesn't work. No, there's no way that was, no, there's no way that was the move. Here, there, no way. Because now he just weakened all of his dark squares, and his dark square bishop is, okay, let's go here. He can't really push this or I take. So let's start with this move. Because I feel like this guy is for sure going to try to flag me. And I don't want to lose another game where I get an awesome attack and then get too low on time. He needs to go back here and then maybe bishop h4. Bishop back. What if I like take, no. Here. Okay, here. Could throw that move in, just a little bit annoying. I feel like, oh wow. Well, doesn't that just lose in the spot though? Almost. This square is covered and that's cut off. So how do you stop? If you go here, I take with check. At the very least, it's good for me. Here, he has to push. And then takes with check, the queen covers. But I'm trying to find if there's, see if there's like something more forcing. Here, like maybe he goes. It's gotta be this move, I feel like. Here. This does not come with check, and the problem is then he has this. But then I at least, okay, let's just do it. I mean, he's gotta, it's pretty forcing. He's gotta address the mate in one. Actually, it's not mate in one. Oh boy, hold on. This wouldn't even be, if he goes here, like if he does nothing and I give him a check, he can actually move over. Oh my god, this gets complicated. Because he can like escape. And so I'd have to find a way to take away that escape square. What is he going to do? Here, check, here. Chat is arguing. Okay. Focus, you got this. Ugh, the microphone is in my way. Here, takes. Can't I just go here now? I'm threatening checkmate in one. He'd have to sack the queen. Takes. How does he stop that? No? I mean, maybe this is pretty forcing too, because then here, if he takes, that's mate. And if he doesn't, then I'm at least winning that bishop back. I think it'd be better to go here, but I'm not entirely sure. Takes, or he could like sack the queen. I'm not sure if it matters which knight I do this with, but I feel like I want my pieces going towards the king. I think jumping on that one. I think that both of them probably work because either way there's the mate and one threat. Yeah, so he goes for this. He's just going to sack his queen, but it's not only a queen sack, it's a free bishop. And now I just have to play fast and not blunder. So I'll just go for trades. Surprise my opponent. I mean, I guess I don't blame them necessarily for playing on, but this is a pin. Oh, okay. I appreciate it. Well, I mean, I guess we end the night with a win. That was a stronger opponent. See, like, when I do really well, oftentimes it's this kind of thing that happens. It's like people just playing too fast, and then I'm like, oh, they blundered. And then I, you know, notice it, take advantage of it, and then like capitalize. But sometimes people just play so well and so fast too that it's like, honestly, okay, looks like bishop back to g3 is better here. And then just blundered the knight, forgot that the knight wasn't defended. I'm sure that my bishop sack didn't work. Well, it says that's good. It says that's good. Probably just because I'm a piece up. So if I weren't a piece up, I'm guessing the computer would have been like, no, dude, what are you doing? Now you're just a piece down. But at the very least, like, I am still one pawn up, and I've got black's king on the run. Yeah, here he should have been going knight f6. So what would have been the follow-up? Queen h3 is the best move here. Okay, I'm always afraid of getting the queen trapped on a square like this. Queen h3 by a long shot, but they did not do that. Knight takes is best. Takes. Of course. Check, blocks, check. Here we pick up the bishop. I knew that that knight sack probably, it must have worked somehow, but I was just... This was still kind of a fancy way to go out. It would have been cool. Like here, and then, I don't know, let's imagine takes and Mataruski. All right, well, I mean, I started at, I don't know what elo, pretty much the same. Let's take a look here. It's been a long day, I will say that. I played 6 games today. 3 losses, 3 wins. Maybe I gained like a couple rating points because most of the opponents are probably higher rated. Artur Yusupov has a typical collection that starts 15 elo and ends at 2,000 elo. All right, guys, my brain is fried. I'm going to call it for tonight. Thank you all. Just in case you happen to live in Paris and you want to come, I'm going to do the first of many chess nights in a bar called Le Petit Balcon. It is, I will leave it in the description if it's not already. It's in the 20th district, the 20th arrondissement. Gonna start doing like some blitz nights at this bar and some other events in Paris if anyone's in Paris. If not, we're also going to be doing viewer tournaments and events and all sorts of stuff on the Discord channel that, well, we'll be organizing on the Discord channel, but we'll be doing Doing it online. There'll be prizes, lots of cool stuff. So check out the Discord channel. And yeah, Paris is pretty cool. Good night, everyone. I think that's it. That is all.